Hey, we're here at Briggs Nursery, and if you're like most guys, I have no idea what I'm looking at. But we're gonna go over some different types of flowers you can plant coming up. We're here at Briggs Nursery in Vista, and it's the beginning of spring. We're gonna go look at some possible different flower arrangements that we want to put together. And if you're like a guy, this is all new to you. You've either trampled on this when you're playing flag football, or you've just pulled it out of the weeds of your grandma's house. So I'm here with Alyssa at Briggs Nursery, and she's gonna just go over some of the most popular flowers we're gonna put together here during spring. What do we have here on this cart right here, Alyssa?
This is a kind of a basic collection of annuals and perennials that are available now. These are annuals on the on the East Coast and up in the north. These plants are all perennials here in California. Perennial meaning they're here for more than one season.
I know that I usually see these ones along the street area, so that's almost like a weed. Is that right?
That's not what you're seeing along the street. That's a chrysanthemum. What you're probably seeing is a gazania or something. It's a very common ground cover. Flowers very similar, but this is a much better plant. I liked what you said earlier. You said arrangements in the garden, and that's exactly what it is. When you're looking at everything that's out there, you're doing a floral arrangement in live plants, and that's a great thing for a guy who really doesn't know what he's doing to do. Go with the flower.
So my understanding is, and I like how you bunch up similar types of flowers together, so it's not just all over the place, but it's in bunches, because I guess that seems more organized. Is that correct? And it's better for the eyes.
No, that's just the way that they're sold, because usually somebody comes in, they want an entire flat because they're spreading it out around their whole yard. They're not just planting it in a clump. This will look, as it's a mature plant, each one of these little 4-inch will look like that. It'll just be a nice mound full of flowers.
Oh, wow, very nice. And what's this one little plant sticking out right there?
This is a celia. It's a bulb. It gets planted in the fall, and then it will come up every spring, die out when it starts getting warm, and it's one of these nice surprises that you see all of a sudden. It's like, hey, it came back.
So when say if it's really cold or it's out of season and it dies out, that seed is still in there?
The bulb is still underground. You're still going to have that. It's just like your tulips, daffodils, hyacinths, same sort of thing. It just kind of disappears, goes dormant, and then in the fall or the early spring starts shooting back up. And it's just kind of that nice surprise to come into your garden.
I know this is a silly question. I think a lot of people have this. So with these plants, they die out after a certain season, correct? When it gets cold, they die. But is it like this plant where the bulb is still there and it'll grow back, or do you have to buy a whole new set of it to repopulate?
These are perennials, so these things, if properly cared for, should be fine for a couple of years. What I always suggest to people is when they buy these things, take the label and put one of these in the glove compartment of your car, so that when it's time to replace it, because one died, you've got the label.
Oh,
and
that
you
is.
just take it. It's like, hey, it's in the glove compartment. Grab the label. Go to the nursery. Grab the one that you want.
I always see this stuck in the plant, so that makes sense to pull it out, keep it on you, and then when they die out, it's kind of like if you're painting your house, you keep a swatch with it.
Exactly.
That's amazing, and I just want to say this is one of my only times in a nursery, and I'm not so scared. And Alyssa's been great about walking me through here. And I know if you want to come by to Briggs Nursery, she'd be more than happy to take care of you. But this is amazing. Hopefully we'll give you some great ideas about what to do in your garden. And have a great day, everyone.